Aloha. Welcome to TMDR, the Maui Daily Report for Thursday, February 13th, 2025. I'm Chivo Cheng Johnson. These are some of the stories that may interest you today. Two state Senate committees think a task force to study nuclear power for Hawaii would be a real blast, and have voted unanimously to advance bills in the legislature to make it happen. This is over the objections of Mark Glick, the director of the State Energy Office, who said this action is premature. Glick testified that the cost of new portable light water SMRs, small nuclear reactors, expected to be deployed to power AI and other energy needs by 2030 has not yet been determined, and serious concerns about management of nuclear waste, production, and safety have yet to be addressed. Power to the people. There are no nukes involved, at least not yet, but Hawaiian Electric is setting up at the Office of Recovery for Lahaina residents at the Lahaina Gateway to speak with planners on restoring power. Walk-in hours are Tuesdays and Thursdays from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Appointment times are available Tuesdays from 8 a.m. till noon and Wednesdays from 8 a.m. till noon, then 1 to 4 p.m. You can schedule an appointment online at Eventbrite. Kavita Naidu, a Fiji-based human rights lawyer and climate justice advocate, will speak at two Maui events on the impact of climate change on Pacific Island communities. She'll speak at noon on February 18th at the Mayor's Conference Room at the County Building, and at 6 p.m. February 19th at the Maui Ocean Center. The talks are part of Maui County's Know Your Rights series on human rights and climate justice. For details, contact Joshua Cooper at this web address, or you can phone Joshua Cooper at 808-270-7710. Maui County residents are invited to share ideas and priorities for the Maui County 2025 Hazard Mitigation Plan update, starting with an in-person meeting February 27th at the Velma McWane Center, which will air live on Akaku. Meetings will provide an overview of the planning process and describe how the public can provide input on natural hazard problems and potential solutions. Two virtual meetings will be held later on March 4th and April 16th in the morning. We'll give you the times of those meetings in a number of days. Surveys for individuals of the public and businesses are also available for input. If you're a high school junior or senior thinking of becoming a crime scene investigator, this is your chance. Applications are being accepted for Maui Police Department's CSI Camp 2025, scheduled for June 16th through the 20th. And that is from 8 in the morning until 4 p.m. each day. It's limited to 10 students and offered at no cost. Topics include crime scene photography, scene diagramming, evidence collection, fingerprints, blood stain pattern analysis, drug analysis, court testimony, and pathology. The application is available on the County of Maui's website, and the deadline to apply is March 28th of this year at 4 p.m. For more information, please email mauicsicamp@mpd.net. The public is being told to tell your parents, your grandparents, mainly the gullible ones in your community, about this. Now, it's a scam, and someone will call and say that they're from Spectrum and that cable or phone lines in the area have been repaired and your equipment needs to be updated at no charge. Then they'll tell you that they need to charge you $1.95 to hold the spot and get the ticket for your appointment. Don't do it. Hang up. Water is the elixir of life. And for many of us in Hawaii, catchment is how we get it. Volunteers are needed to help with an upcountry water catchment project for the next 2 weekends. Participants can help install 2 15,000-gallon catchments at Keokeo Waiahuli Hawaiian Homestead starting at 9 a.m. this Saturday, February 15th, and an additional 2-day work session will be held February 24th and 25th. You can contact Project Manager Kamakaoli Friedberg at this number, 510-520-5282, or you can email this address below. The Nisei Veterans Memorial Center will host a screening of this movie of Civil Wrongs and Rights, the Fred Korematsu story, on Saturday, February 15th. In this film, award-winning director Eric Paul Fournier chronicles Korematsu's resistance to a World War II internment camp order that turned him into a civil rights icon. The movie begins at 1:30 p.m. this Saturday, with doors opening at 1 p.m. at the Stanley Izumigawa Resource Center, located at 665 Kahului Beach Road. The event is free, but reservations are required. To register, visit nvmc.org or call 808-244-6862. For online registration, once again, you can visit Eventbrite. The Hawaii State Legislature's Kūpuna Caucus, convened by Senator Sharon Moriwaki and Rep. Corey M. Chun, shared their 2025 legislative package, a set of bills focused on enhancing the quality of life for seniors across the state. These proposed measures include expanding access to health care, addressing the need for more food security, and improving affordable housing options. Axis deer are cute, but extremely destructive little animals, or big animals, as they ravage our landscape, devastate crops, eating native plants like ice cream. State Senator Angus McKelvey on Wednesday announced a $3.2 million in capital improvement project funds to construct axis deer fencing in South Maui. The overpopulation of axis deer on Maui has been identified as a major cause of the conditions leading to the previous flooding in South Maui. That's not all Senator Angus McKelvey has been working on. Today, the senator explains a little bit about the legislative process. Let's check this out.
What's the deal with this thing called First Lateral? Aloha, everybody. I'm Senator Angus McKelvey, representing West and South Maui. Let's talk about the legislative process. Tomorrow, Friday, February 14th, will be First Lateral deadline, which means that all the bills with multiple referrals must move to their final committee from their originating committees, plural, by the end of the day tomorrow. Along with First Lateral coming, second reading for many bills. On the Senate side of the legislature, second reading of bills is a procedural vote, which simply advances the bill to the next committee for a conversation, regardless of the issues within the measure itself. Third reading, which is the final reading of Senate bills, is when the substantive vote will be taken on the floor. As chair of Committee of Government Operations, the First Lateral deadline involves our committee moving many bills which affect our West Maui and Maui communities and South Maui communities in fundamental ways, as well as to try to create efficiencies within state government. These reports are then filed with the clerk of the Senate to report the decisions made on the bills moving forward. The committee reports are vital to the legislative process because not only do they outline the changes a committee has made to the bill, but also the legislative intent of these changes in the committee's decision, which is important if litigation should arise in the future over the measure. This is why your voice is so important in the legislative process. As this session continues, I urge you to testify on the measures which means the most to you and your neighbors in your community, and feel free to express your views to our office anytime via email or social media. This is a public participation sport. We need your involvement. Aloha, everybody, and have a safe weekend, and happy Valentine's Day.
Thanks to Senator Angus McKelvey and his staff for that video. Lanai is going to the dogs, and that's a good thing. Fraser Park on Lanai Island is temporarily closed while construction on an official dog park is underway. Plans include separate play areas for both large and small dogs, 4 designated parking stalls, a water fountain, and an ADA-accessible sidewalk. The project is expected to be complete in September. On Saturday, March 1st, the Maui Humane Society will have a low-cost microchip and vaccine clinic from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Book your appointment at mauihumanesociety.org/events. And now, let's meet Percy, the adorable pet of the week.
Aloha kako. Percy is Maui Humane Society's pet of the week. Percy has been through a lot, but now he's living his best life and is ready to share all of his love with you. Percy was found lost and emaciated in the Haiku area, but a kind-hearted person rescued him and brought him to Maui Humane Society. Since then, he has been on a journey of healing, and now he is a healthy, happy boy. Percy is super sweet, gentle, and so grateful for his second chance. His foster family says that he's the perfect cuddle buddy who loves being as close as possible to you. Percy also gets along well with other dogs, and he loves people, toys, treats, and relaxing in the pool. Percy is looking for a loving home where he can finally live the life that he always deserved. Could that be with you? Begin 2025 with a positive start. Microchips and licenses keep pets close to your heart. Microchips and licenses are the ultimate safety net for your pets. A microchip is your pet's permanent ID, and a current license is their badge of safety. Together, they are your pet's ticket home if they ever become lost. Plus, the state of Hawaii requires all cats and dogs are microchipped, and all dogs must be licensed in Maui County. It's the law, and it's the best way to protect your furry family members. Don't wait. Keep your pets protected and your ohana whole. Microchip and license them today. Maui Humane Society is facing a severe capacity crisis in our dog kennels. As Maui's only open intake shelter, our doors must remain open for sick, injured, abused, and surrendered animals. We have exhausted all of our foster families, our shelter's over capacity, and animals continue to come through our doors daily. We desperately need our community to help our island's homeless pets. Foster, adopt. Our dogs need you. This is a community problem that needs a community solution. It takes all of us.
What a cool looking dog. Well, that's it for today's Maui Daily Report. Mahalo for joining us, and please keep watching Akaku channels 53, 54, and 55. You can watch Akaku at akaku.org or watch on your phone 24/7 from our app Maui Stream. This is how we stay connected. I'm Chivo Cheng Johnson. Have a terrific Thursday night. Be well, stay healthy, and keep smiling. Aloha.